guys, do you think selling your soul is real, or is that just kind of like a facade that's been made up?
I don't know. I think both are real. I think there's an actual ritual somewhere where you can actually like go there and sell your soul. But I don't think you could actually sell your soul in the truest sense of like, can you sell your soul? But you can definitely lose yourself or lose your natural self to certain things or to a certain lifestyle.
To the streets.
I think,
Did Cardi sell his soul?
whatever.
What's his name?
Playboy Cardi?
Yeah,
We
Playboy
talked about-
Cardi.
I used to be a Cardi.
There was that conversation we had of like people, like artists who reach a certain level of success and realizing a lot of it is fueled by drugs, right? Like certain artists, like they'll make the best music you've ever heard and then never be able to get there again because they realize, oh, they're sober now. They're not like actually dying of a perk addiction.
Yeah.
And so now it's kind of just like,
Rip Juice.
Okay, think of something like
Yeah.
think about Juice WRLD. This is a really good one, right?
Yeah.
He was talking about like demons and like
Yeah.
dying and like selling his soul.
yeah.
Overdose. So like,
Yeah.
what would make me think that there's not something like spiritual going on that he was actually just saying right in front of us?
Yeah.
But because
Because-
people don't believe in spirituality, they're just like,
Because what if he stopped doing drugs? Would he have still died at the age he died of with the same cause of death? Probably not.
what if he was doing the drugs because he sold his soul? Like Kanye's even talked about this, where he was like, I try to get my soul back.
I mean, there was even times like in his songs where he specifically said like, I have problems, and if the drugs go away, I do too.
Yeah,
Like,
But I've also seen songs where he was like, that song, he's like, I told my mom I'm here to stay. No, she won't
Yeah.
catch me dead. That one, like, but
yeah.
because I feel like he's saying something like that to his mom because it sounds good. You know what I mean?
you don't think he actually meant that?
No, like when he's seeing his mom, he's
Right.
saying like, I'm here to stay, like, because he's trying to encourage her, like, nah, I'm good.
Okay, like, I'll be around.
Yes. Like, I think it's less like him telling the truth and more like, this is what I had to tell my mom.
I think I wanna be on his side and think like there was like a side, you know, because I mean he was just like not only like a really good rapper but also like very raw in like what he was talking about. So I mean I think there were parts where it was like, what are people doing? Like why are they not getting this guy help?
Yeah.
Dude, but there's so many.
But then there's also parts where it's like, oh okay, he's saying he's chilling. So but I don't know.
yeah.
There's so many artists though that like, or entertainers even too, that like overdose and die, and I feel like the people can actually like sell their souls. I feel like in today's time they just try to act like spirituality is not a real thing. Some people hear that term now, they're just like, but I also agree with you. I think it's both. I think it's you actually like sell your soul so you could become like famous or like well known or something, and I also think it's like people sell their souls to lifestyles. So like people who want to be a billionaire, right? They sell their soul like actively through working at it, like to be rich, and like everything else becomes less than. It's like, I think as human beings we're programmed to worship. So it's like you're gonna worship something, and for some people it's money, for some people it's success, for some people it's whatever. And it's like I think when you do worship those things through your actions and your words and your deeds, you're unintentionally like selling your soul.
But then what is a soul? Like, is a soul, what, like, define a soul? You
Do
know,
we
I
sell
think-
our souls to God?
there we go. Like, do you actually,
I think because
do you commit your soul to God?
since God created the souls, they're already His. So if we give it elsewhere, we're selling it.
So we don't sell our souls to God
No,
because he's the one that created it.
yes, like our souls are. He created it. We're His.
But he gave us the free will.
He gave us
Right.
the free will
So
to do
right.
whatever we want with our souls. Yeah.
Right. So what can you get rid of? Like, could you just sell your soul to the devil if you
I
genuinely
believe you could. I believe
Yeah.
you could.
Have you
Yeah.
not seen like I think his name is like John Ramirez or something? He's
I don't think it's like. I don't think it's. I mean, you kind of touched on like spirituality. Like I believe like there are demons and there are angels and you know
Yeah,
God
yeah.
and the devil and all that
Yeah,
stuff 100%.
yeah.
So I don't think like like on the regular someone's gonna be like, you know, I sell my soul and it's gonna be like, "Ooh," you know, like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
type of like
yeah, yeah.
movie, like scary movie, horror film type of stuff.
Well, I think
But-
spirituality is not. I think you know how we were talking about love, and like people think love is like it's the same as the fantasy. I think real like spirituality and like real like things that go on don't always look like they look in the movies, but because people think the movies is how it works, they like deny like the actual spirituality that happens in real life. You know You know?
Because it's like, well, at least I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like floating in midair, tweaking.
Yeah, you can kind of convince yourself that you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like soul is pure consciousness. And so when you say selling your soul, it's kind of saying you are giving up the ability to be, and the quickest way I can draw it to is like childlike. To be that kid who was amazed by everything, to be the kid who was so pure, to just basically like chase something in specific. Like whether it's drugs, it could be for fame, it could be for anything, but just once you sell your soul, you're basically acknowledging that you are losing a part of that childhood purity, you know, and just like becoming something else.
So I would say like your soul, like, I don't know, but I agree with the selling part. I think your soul is like when you sit there and you close your eyes and you're not doing anything, and before you think of something and then you realize like, whoa, my mind just thought something on autopilot, right? That version of yourself where you're able to like actively think and then like see the passive thoughts that are happening in your mind, I think that's your soul. And like
The observer of the thoughts.
yeah,
I agree.
Right.
the observer of your thoughts
Right.
is like our soul and our essence.
Right.
And I think like that can be sold. Like, and like to your point, that observer and essence, its pure motive can become like, I need to have money. Like that's the only thing going on at the baseline, like pure essence we just talked about. And I
Okay.
think once that version of yourself gets like overly corrupted by like these things and like worship of things, whether it is money or like some crazy sexual experience or anything, like being famous, I think like it gets really difficult then to like bring the observer back.
Okay.
You know what I mean?